rolled off his back.
Well, I talked about this earlier. The approach that those guys had going into practice was so impressive after hitting that adversity, and then we followed that up with a great focused shoot around today. We were really sharp, and I hope that would carry over into the game, and it did. Our guys came out, I thought, early, and went out there and got off to a great start. And that's what you have to do when you're playing in a hostile environment like this against a great team. You have to try to come out and be the aggressor and try to get momentum on your side. I thought Matt Thomas's three, the buzzer, gave us that momentum going into halftime after they cut, I think, an 8-point deficit down to 2. And then second half, we just went out. The thing I talked to our guys about was rebounding the basketball. If we could rebound, that would lead to some run-out opportunities. I talked about our hands. We got a lot of deflections that helped us open up a little bit of a lead. But we're really proud of how the guys went out there and responded to the last couple of days.
No, you mentioned about the big void that Bryce was going to leave and somebody having to step up. Do you feel like Nader did a good job of it?
Yeah, I've been waiting for that breakout game by Abdul. He's such a talented player. I mean, we saw it all last year when he was playing on the scout team. And it was just, he needed a game to get his confidence. He was 0 for 9. From 3, heading to this. Actually hit one last game that they called a foul. And, that's what happens a lot of times when you're struggling. But for him to go out and hit 3 threes in that first half was huge. Daniel Adozie had 3 fouls, so I started Abdul in the second half, and I thought he left off, wherever he left off, he played the second half. So that not only that, but he rebounded, he guarded. It was a good all-around performance. I thought everybody stepped up and played well.
What can that do for him going forward?
Well, the biggest thing for that, it's a confidence builder, and we talk about confidence all the time. This is a game when you have it. It's a heck of a lot easier when you don't. It's hard to shoot that thing when the rim looks like a little thimble up there, and hopefully that took the lid off for Abdul from the 3-point line, because he's certainly aggressive going to the hoop. He's athletic enough. I got a little shook when Olashani blocked his shot there and he fell flat in his back. It was an unbelievable play by Gabe, but he came back and just a great game. We needed it. We really needed it out.
George got going in the second half. What did you talk to
I
him
didn't
about?
say anything to him. I knew he'd come out, and that's who he is. That's the kid goes out. He missed his first shot in the second half. He comes down. He takes a contested 3 in transition when he's 1 for 9. But that's the confidence we have in George, and that's what makes him special, is his ability to shake off what's happened earlier in the game. Once we got a lead, we spread it out a little bit and either let he or Monte make a play. I thought Monte was terrific all night long and really got us some easy baskets. We missed a couple there in the second half, but when you got George and Monte out there playing 2-man game, usually results in a pretty good play.
What about your defense?
Offensively to start the second half, I think you made 10 straight shots.
I think the big thing, Travis, was we got deflections. We talked about getting your hands up to disrupt timing, and a lot of times they were just zipping passes right by us. Just something as simple as getting your hands up and getting deflection and getting those run-ups, and those lead to when you make a layup, it leads to confidence for your jump shot. You're 4 for 5 as opposed to 0 for 2 from the line. We can get those run-out transition baskets. So that's what I thought it was, and then just really good poise by our guys to play down the stretch when they were cutting into the lead. But our guys kept the poise, got just enough stops, and found a way to win.